So we get some amazing questions in our community, and this is going to be posted in our community, but also we'll share it on our socials for everyone. So if anyone's interested in joining our community, in a nutshell, you can get me, a UEFA Player Agent, to represent you, your son or daughter, and also can open up free trials to the UK and Europe. Yeah, that's right, free. And it costs you $37 a month. Now, one of the questions that we got is, how important is recovery for football players? And should we be doing things like ice baths, compression boots, and what are some of the things that we should be looking for and should we be doing? So let's cover ice baths really quickly, and I'll make this really simple for you. You should only be doing ice baths after training or after matches, and I'll explain why. We discovered that when you have ice baths, and there was a fad going around in the USA a couple of years ago, there's a huge benefit to having an ice bath before you go and play a game of football, but don't do it before training. It's a load of rubbish, and I'll tell you why. When you have an ice bath, it's shrinking down your muscle, yet it removes inflammation, but also it reduces your power output by about 30%. So basically, you're not going to be as fast, and you're not going to be as powerful, and you're not going to be as strong. So ice baths after training or ice baths after games, 100%. So ice bath you should be doing for 5 to 10 minutes, 8 to 12 minutes, in and around there. Now, once you're doing your ice bath, you need to try and make sure it's set between 8 and 12 degrees. That's the optimal. Then also, one of the key things that we discovered in the Premier League was that when you're doing your ice bath and you get out the ice bath, you should only do one ice bath for that 8 to 12 minute period. Then you need to make sure you do some light stretches and movement. Why is that important? It's really, really important that you're trying to move the blood around. So when you're in the ice bath, you're actually moving the blood around by the temperature of your body dropping. But also what you're actually doing is, as well, you need to actually move your body slightly. So 10 minutes of stretching, dynamic movement after the ice bath is perfect. So ice bath after sessions only, no ice baths before sessions. Otherwise, you are going to affect your output, and your power output's going to be reduced drastically. Now, one of the other things is compression boots. This is a game changer. So compression boots, again, are definitely good to be used after sessions. And I'm going to cover this in a little bit more detail in the next video. But hopefully for everyone who's tuning in and watching, that will answer your questions around ice baths and the benefit of ice baths, the temperatures, and also when you should be doing them. So guys, again, if you're not part of our community and you want to be part of our community, you want me as a UEFA Player Agent to represent you, then basically just hit the link below or above, go to school.com/pro player pathway, and for $37 a month you can get me, a UEFA Player Agent, and also the highest qualified coach under the UEFA, answering your questions daily in the community with videos like this. But not only that, I'll set up trials for you to the UK and Europe. I'll coach you remotely and get you ready for your trials, and then I'll represent you when you get a contract. Big thank you guys for